Hi guys. So today I wanted to talk to you a little bit and kind of tell you a story of how I worked with Stephen Colbert and an interesting turn of events that has to do with it. So recently, specifically in the last couple of months, I've been really having a pull towards learning how to do public speaking, either just doing ASMR in public or in person, or just how to speak properly, maybe doing again some presentations if I must. The thing is, I just had a pull to increase my skill and kind of learn professional techniques in how to speak properly and how to sound interesting and important. You know what I'm talking about. You know how it goes sometimes you're not even sure exactly what you're going to be doing, but you get such a strong sensation that this is the right path that you just jump head first, and it goes from there. Oftentimes you get an inspiration or you see your vision more clear once you start learning something. I feel like just like any education, when you go to university or whatever classes you take, you don't actually know 100% what you're going to pursue after this. And sometimes it doesn't lead you anywhere, but oftentimes it opens a new door that you had no idea you had. And if you are truly in the right path, at least in my case, everything falls in place. I mean, it's just like bam, 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 bam. Like it just opens up for you as if you just needed to take the first step and then things just fall into place. And it's an incredible feeling. It makes you feel like you're pursuing something very purposeful and very important. So the bottom line is I've signed up for a workshop, couldn't do the previous one, and they only have it like once in 3 months for a voiceover workshop in Sacramento area. We have a few Hollywood professionals living in Sacramento since it is California, and they train acting skills as well as voice skills. So I've signed up for it, and I had to wait these 3 months to actually attend it. During this time, I started looking at different workshops in how to be more charismatic, how to be more approachable, how to speak to people so they listen, so they're interested, how to showcase yourself in the best and most professional way. And maybe one day, once I'm actually finished some of these workshops, because I'm still attending them, they long. Maybe I'll do more of a video for you guys and give you some of the tips and show you before and afters so you can see the difference potentially, because that was the biggest thing for me, is seeing the difference between the people who are trained and people who are not, like myself. So during those 3 months, I was offered to be a part of a podcast, which again was a personal attention thing. That's when I found out that my background looks terrible and I cannot stand it, so I had to change it up in here. Then I worked with, I'll just say with the Washington Post, and I don't think they have published it yet, so I'm not going to say anything else. But once they do, it's quite exciting. And all of that just made me feel like as soon as I started taking steps in that direction, just everything lined up. It was incredible. Like again, the podcast, this Washington Post thing. I've had a few visions of what I want to do in public. I can't share them with you, sorry. But it does have to do with ASMR. I spoke with my friend Emma, Whispers Red, and she was like, you gotta do it. She's like, I'll help you. I'll do whatever you gotta do. She's amazing. And recently, a couple weeks ago, I got a message from at the Stephen Colbert show from one of the directors and their assistants. It was really awesome talking to them about the whole project and how they were planning on doing this skit. I was really excited to work with them. And again, it made me feel like, oh my gosh, this is literally where I'm going, because I had to do a voiceover and I had to act out a little bit what I was saying. I had no knowledge of what I was doing, and I kept wanting, like, man, I wish this voiceover workshop would be before I have to record for this amazing opportunity, but it was actually after, which is fine. I've submitted a few audios for them, a few different versions. It was a little bit hard for me to find the direction of what am I actually supposed to be doing. I've never done voiceovers like this, especially for like a real professional place. I don't know the quality that they're searching for. I don't know the speed that they need, you know. I'm inexperienced. Usually I make videos for myself, for my viewers. And, you know, just kind of, I do whatever I want to do. But in here, I had to like really think it through. I went to the workshop and uh, the show asked me to do the last take, the last versions submission right on the day when I was done with my workshop. So I recorded it right after that and it was a winner. They're like, okay, this is perfect. Thank you. So that voiceover workshop was the best one. It definitely tells you how to train, how to talk, how to look at the speech and the lines. I guess the biggest takeaway from the workshop that I remember is that you have to imagine. So you have to actually visualize what you're saying. And you gotta try to imagine where you are in that position. We had to voice over a cartoon character and then also a commercial, like for TJ Maxx I did. So my trainer was like, well, you gotta imagine who is in front of you? Who are you talking to? And I'm like, well, it's probably ladies my age, like 25 to 40-year-old ladies who like to shop in TJ Maxx for fall decorations, because that's what the ad was about. And he's like, okay, well, how do you think they would like it? And I'm like, well, they would probably like it a little bit playful, cheerful, with a little bit of sarcasm somewhere, you know, something more unique and interesting versus just bland or overhyped, as it would be for a much younger generation. So all of those details you never think about, but it was pretty cool. And for the cartoon character, it was fun too. I swear, he was like, I read the lines and I read it as animated as I could. He's like, okay, so you like crank it up like 1,000 times more. And I was like, well. So I had to go like up and down. I was playing a nice receptionist who's like passive aggressive. So it was really funny. So like, thank you for calling. I'm like, please leave a message, but forget to say your phone number. It'll make my job so much easier. Like you gotta go over the top. It was so amusing. The only hard thing is that there was a group of other people and you like listening to their work and we all kind of make notes about each other's commentary and each other's voices, and it was kind of cool. Okay. So now I'm going to show you some behind the scenes. It was really just from the first take. That's because I was so giddy and so nervous. Just like so nervous. No wonder that my first take was not the good version. They did redo a few times. The actual text, I enjoyed that it was paid by lines. That was very nice. I usually don't have paid gigs. Usually, well, most of my interviews are free, so I'm never really getting compensated. Only recently I started to get compensated when I'm actually participating, like actually working. So that was nice that people started paying a little bit for the time, because I swear before years and years of all of these shows and everything, you know, it's a free publicity. That's why I was excited. I was excited to talk about ASMR. Free, paid, didn't matter. I just wanted to have this information out there. And since I've done a few, people kept coming up and kind of put me in the position where I was like, okay, she's ready to talk, so we're gonna talk to her then. I'm assuming. Me, Emma, and a few others kind of have been really holding the flag for ASMR community, and I'm so proud. And it's a big job, and we always go to it thinking not of ourselves as a person, but of the whole community. I promise you. Whenever and I know Emma too for sure, talks about ASMR community or are asked to participate in something to represent the community, we do our best to just cover all bases and come with the hugest amount of respect and responsibility for everyone. Here are some behind the scenes for you guys. It's just, just a couple spots that I think you might enjoy. But the final take was different, so the actual final wording was slightly different. They changed the lines a little bit. Okay, so thanks. Okay, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Okay, so I'm going to be recording some voiceover for Stephen Colbert late night show. The Late Show, and I'm super excited, but I'm like trembling with fear. But I'll do my best. I gotta get giggles out, okay? You gotta open up your chest. Open up your whole rib cage. Getting a little sticky in the mouth. I have never done anything like that before, so give me a credit. Okay. Yawning actually relaxes your throat, your voice muscles, so that helps. Okay. Musical guest, Wise Blood. I feel like I'm actually speaking versus whispering. It's the Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Headphones sometimes in my ear too much. It's the Late Show with Stephen Colbert. It's the Late Show with Stephen Colbert. It's the Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Fuck. Stephen Colbert. Stephen Colbert. It's Stephen Colbert. To acknowledge the beauty. Okay, I really cannot do it with the headphones. Is that weird? I can't do it with headphones. In an endless chain of life and death. I like this one. Bring it closer. It's the Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Everything, including you, must one day die. God damn it, I can't see it. With additional music by various veggies. Various veggies. Always struggle. I just have to do like slow or something? I don't know. Should try slower. Various veggies. Veggie. Various veggie. In an endless chain of life and death. Okay, that was good. All right, I think this is it. I think that's it. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. Okay, so it's been about 25 minutes. I'm all sweaty. It's been 25 minutes. They could give me another round of recording if they don't like something. I just asked a bunch of questions, so they said just send us a few different versions. So I'm doing medium speed as fast as I can, and then a little bit slower, but without doing too slow, because I have a feeling I don't need to do it too slow. I just have a feeling TV time costs money, so they won't want me to take my time. Okay, I'm pretty excited. I'm very excited, should I say? Okay.